Hi everybody, we are going to check an apartment in Brooklyn. So it's not really far from Manhattan. Let me just quickly show you on the map. So this is our apartment right here. It's a nice park next to it. And also you can see this area is not for skyscrapers. This is a residential area. And this is Brooklyn and this is Manhattan right here. So if you, let's say you want to go to the Times Square, to the heart of Manhattan, it takes like a half an hour by public transport, or if you have a car, it is also around half an hour, so it's doable. However, keep in mind that we are in the middle of the corona crisis, so probably this takes longer in normal working hours, in normal situations, so maybe it takes an hour by car. But if you see that by public transport the time is the same, I think it's worth to go there by public transport. It's a very nice neighborhood. I just checked previously the streets nearby, and let me just go into one. So there are trees everywhere, and these old houses probably built at the end of the 19th century or in the beginning of the 20th century. So it's very nice. I think this is very similar that we've seen in San Francisco, right?
Yeah.
These nice staircases. I think this is a very cool design. If you see, maybe it is very similar to so each of them very similar to the other ones, but it has a nice feeling if you're walking here, and not so industrial what you see in Manhattan. So, and at the end of the street here is the park, and our property is on that road. And let me just quickly see the street view here. So I believe this house is ours. This whole house is sold for 6 million. And the park is right here. And let's just see the details. So I checked this earlier, and I just want to show you the layout. Maybe it's not the best resolution, but you can see that there are 4 separate levels. There is a basement, first floor with the front garden and the back garden. Well, I wouldn't say it is a garden, this is very small, but there's a second floor and rooftop, so it's nice and very spacious. Space wise, I don't know exactly the square feet here. It doesn't say, but it says that there are 3 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms. So this is very nice. Let's just see the photos. So this is, I believe, one of the master bedrooms.
Yeah, I think this is the bedroom on the second floor. I think because of the ceiling. From the map, I thought that it is very big, but from this picture, it is not that big, but very, very nice and really cozy. Except this glass table, but it's really nice and very bright. So I like the room.
Yeah, this is super bright. You can see the window on the roof. So this is very nice. And also what I really like in this room is this sitting area here next to the windows. So this must be very cozy.
Yeah, and
I can imagine you reading a book there.
Yeah, and I think it is just next to the street, so it not looking to the back garden, but to the street and outside park. But it's
I'm not really sure. I can see some trees there, but maybe that's the back garden.
Or the park.
Or it can be the park. But if this is facing to the park, then keep it in mind that next to the park there is a road which can be very noisy. So I believe this is at the back side of the house.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it is quieter.
Yeah, but it is really nice.
So this is the house outside. This is what we've seen. Let's just go back to our street view. So yeah, so this is our house, this one, and there is this house. I believe behind the tree that is a separate house and does not belong to our property.
I think only the parking lot is the common for the two houses, as I saw on the map what you show on the beginning. That was something which is common, and it was the parking lot.
Mm-hmm. Well, it can be. Oh, green room. Everything is very green. It's very rare to see such a green scenery inside a home. Modern design, definitely.
For me, except the carpet, it is really, really nice. And I really like this painting between the two windows. Yeah,
this green one?
Yes. It is really nice with this sofa and the green things overall in this room. So yeah, I like this composition.
And the overall image. So if you see this is the living room area, this is the dining room area, and there is a contrast because this is green and there is white and gray and red, but these colors fit together very well. So
yeah,
I can feel the harmony here.
And I really like that,
even if there is a contrast,
this room and the whole apartment is very bright. You also can see windows everywhere. So I really like bright living room and bright apartments.
Yeah. Let's just go closer to the kitchen area, but this is from the dining area, I believe. Alright. There is a bar which is very nice, because if you're in a living room and if you have some company, then that's the easiest way to get some drinks for them. If there is a bar inside your living room.
Yeah, exactly.
And this is I thought that this was the dining room area, but no, the dining room area is in the back over there. This is the kitchen area, which I find it a little bit small. However, I like this island here, and this is very nice marble, and it has a waterfall design, and it means that the marble on the countertop flows down to the side, and that means water flow design. And staying with the water, you can see over the stove that there is a separate tap over there, so you can get water from above the stove, so you don't have to go here to the island.
Yeah.
And it's very convenient, because if you are cooking something and you just need a little extra water, it's right there where you need it.
Yeah, it's really useful. And I also think that this kitchen area is small, but it is a nice composition. However, I think this chandelier is a bit too much to this area, or I suggest to use spotlights only, and not free chandelier.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
crystals or fake crystals, I don't know, just a bit too much here. I agree. The next one is, so this is the kitchen. This is what I mentioned, that this is a tap here, and if you need it, it's just right here to fill your pots or whatever you have there. And this is the dining area with this green design, with this huge chandelier with full of crystals or something like that.
And the balcony.
And the balcony, and maybe the back garden is there.
Yeah.
And I find this curtain very luxurious. This transparent black, it's kind of a little bit mystic, feeling, but you can still feel that there's an elegant design.
Yeah, I really like this carpet with the sitting area and the green wall, and yeah, it is very nice together. However, for me, a carpet in the dining area is a bit strange, but I really like the composition, because it's very nice, and this green color is very calm.
Maybe the seats are too green for me. I don't mind that the carpet, there are some green straps in there, that's not too much, but that those seats are solid green, so maybe that's just a bit strange. Alright, let's see what else we have. This is the back garden, not a big garden, but we have a nice seating area, nice little fountain, nice hedges.
Yeah, I think it is small, but in this location you can find only, or not only, the most of the houses are not separate houses, but just an apartment in a big house. So if you have this sitting area outside from the apartment, it's very useful.
And also the style, what you see here, these greens, perfectly match with the style what you see in the living room, dining room area. And also this nice, elegant style perfectly fits what this house represents for you.
Yeah, and it's very, very calm.
Nice, not so spacious, but very elegant bedroom. I like these black wallpapers. I believe these are wallpapers on the wall. Also the carpet is black, grayish, and the bed as well. And it looks like this bed is floating. It looks like there are no legs, or maybe there are, but it's like it's floating from the wall. And this is the bathroom. Not bad, definitely not bad. Overall the design is very nice. It fits perfectly what we've seen previously. Elegant, minimalistic. However, that window over there is like something from a church.
Yeah.
So that is something I don't really like. I don't want to feel myself in a church while I'm naked in my bathtub. It's just
Yeah.
so weird. I understand why that window is there, because this building was built probably end of the 19th century. And if you see this house, that design perfectly fits into this window. So I agree with that they try to put something from the 19th century design, but I wouldn't really push this here. Maybe it would be just elegant without this, and just a nice semi-transparent window or something like that.
Yeah, I feel the same, that this is a nice window. I can imagine this window outside of the house, on the top window for the second floor, but not here. Overall, this bathroom looks nice.
Yeah, I don't really prefer this open bathtub design, but it's okay. It's okay. And this is the huge closet. This is exactly what I need, because I don't have more place to put any of my clothes. So you have plenty of place there. You can sit here very nicely. You have thick carpet on the floor. Very cool, very elegant design. The only thing I'm missing, and I see this a lot of these luxury houses, that they don't put doors to these drawers, so they are just open, and I wouldn't let this open. It just feels a bit cheap. Alright, this is just a hallway with the staircase. Oh, this green element came up again here. This is another bedroom. Very green wallpaper. You remember when I said that I missed the colors from that Central Park apartment, that everything was so white? Well, we cannot say here. Everything is very colorful.
Yeah, And it is very, very nice. I really like this green color, and it is definitely not too much for me. And if you see, the window shadows are gray, and I think if these are down, it is very nice, this green and gray colors on the wall. So I really like this room. It's pretty nice. For me, it's very, very good.
All colors fit perfectly together. Very nice harmony. I wouldn't say it's zen, but I would feel very comfortable here, and very, very cozy.
Yeah.
Maybe that chandelier is the only thing that I would say doesn't belong here. I see these crystal-like elements all in the house, but maybe I wouldn't want to see that in this room.
Yeah.
Maybe some more modern design would fit here better. Another bathroom. This is much smaller. Probably this is the guest bathroom, and I have to say I prefer this over the main one because the bathtub here is closed, so all the steam traps in, all the heat traps in, so you won't feel the cold. I don't like this tap. I don't really like it. It's very old design. Maybe I would just put something more modern here. Marble on the wall and wallpaper here. I like that one. However, these tiles are just not really my style.
I like these tiles. I think it's this bathroom is very nice, except the window. I also would recommend this bathroom and not the master bathroom. So yeah.
So you like that window here?
No.
You don't like
except the window.
Except the window.
I
Alright.
like everything except the window.
You don't like the window? Well, I kind of agree. And probably because of that older design, they wanted to put this older element to these tiles and to this tab. And you mentioned you like these tiles. However, the last time when I see these tiles in real life was in my childhood when I visited my great grandmother, and I saw it in her house.
I think these tiles are just looks old, but these are not old.
These are not old, but
Yeah.
they wanted to have that effect,
And
I just don't really like that.
And I think the space looks much bigger because of these tiles.
Well, maybe you can expand the space with some more mirrors too, so you don't necessarily use this, and I'm not really sure that this expands the space, but who knows. However, you can replace that anytime when you move in. Okay, this is working room, study room, something like that, with a nice sitting area next to the window. Another bathroom with the shower, and I can see only a shower, and there is no bathtub here. And also similar style what we've seen before, so this window, and also the tiles on the floor looks a bit old, and also this step here is just
maybe
a bit old for
this step
me.
is much bigger than the previous bathroom.
And what bothers me is this shower.
Yeah.
Because you can see that it's just hanging from the wall and there is no hose attached to it, so you cannot really wash yourself effectively, and it's just not very useful. That was my experience in those kind of showers.
Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Okay, and we arrived to the rooftop,
which is much bigger than the back garden.
It is a private rooftop, however other people can see, so you can see those houses over there, so those people can see what's going on your rooftop.
Yeah.
Maybe that is not so great. We checked the Soho apartment a few days ago, and that rooftop was way bigger, and that was more private because there were no bigger, taller buildings around you, and those buildings here are taller, so those neighbors can see you while you're in here.
Yeah, and you don't have a pool.
Yeah. But keep that in mind that this is half of the price.
Yeah.
Half of the price, and also we are not in the center of Manhattan, but half an hour from there. Just keep that in mind. I believe this is very convenient, so if you wanna come here, just relaxing, eating, having some drink with your friends,
yeah,
sunbathing, anything, this is perfect for it.
I prefer to come here and not to the back garden. And also this thing here looks like a fireplace, which is now not working.
It can be, maybe if you remove from the top, or I don't know.
It can be nice, a little barbecue, or just something like that. Some sausages to bake it here in the rooftop. It's nice.
Yeah, definitely. Alright, this is also the rooftop area. Yeah, that window from the neighbor just bothers me so much. So I would just put some plants here to cover it.
Yeah, but then it's not that bright and looks much more smaller. So, and the back garden.
Yeah, the back garden from the rooftop probably. And
we are back.
We arrived back where we started. So what do you think? $6 million, almost $6 million, 3 bedrooms, 4.5 bathrooms in Brooklyn, nice neighborhood next to the park.
Yeah, private garage.
Private garage.
So I really like this house and the place overall, and maybe I prefer to live here and not in the central. It is much more calm and for me much more secure and much more green. All streets are green. This huge park is very green. So, and it is only half an hour from the center. So I prefer this location and not in the city center. I really like this apartment, and I think the $6 million is totally worth for this house.
Yes, I have to agree. So half of the price what we've seen in Soho, and that is reasonable for this location and for this property. So if you have $6 million, you like this neighborhood, you would like to live here,
Yeah.
I think I can recommend it to buy it.
Yeah, and you also can walk around in these streets just nearby to the apartment and not just the park. But if you are living next to the Central Park, you only can go to the Central Park for walking because the streets nearby are not that nice than here. So it is not that crowded and much nicer.
Yeah, so this is definitely a residential area,
Yeah.
which is very nice if you want if you want to live in a nice and calm, relaxing neighborhood. However, there are no real good restaurants or services that you would need. So you need to travel, or actually you can walk. This is kind of the main street, 7th Avenue here, so you can walk here not that far and you can find some restaurants in this neighborhood. Nice old church.
Yeah, you can find everything just 5 minute walking from the house.
So maybe not that very luxurious restaurants, but everything what you need: banks, hair salon,
Fitness, but you also
everything
can
is here
order
in this
food.
area.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure that it's worth to buy this apartment.
Yeah. All right, let's wrap it up here. And are we going to continue with the New York episode somewhere, or are we going to jump to another city?
We'll see. Maybe we will check another place in New York.
All right, then let's check it another time. Thank you guys for listening and have a nice day. Bye guys.
Bye.